Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
How are you? We are rolling through the top 10 most downloaded and or streamed episodes this year, doing them all over again for you, fresh and new. Unlock your goals with accountability. So that's today. Okay, that's pretty okay. I see what day it is. So this is number 6 out of the top 10. Do you like accountability? I like accountability. I like to be held accountable. I do. I like to ask to be held accountable. I'm not really the guy who likes other people to have me hold them accountable. You know why? Because I find accountability, that big old A word, sometimes causes problems. See, if you ask somebody to hold you accountable, and they do, you're not allowed to get mad at them, are you? Don't ask, but that, what do you do? Like, yeah, right. Have you done that before? Yeah. You asked me to, right? We'll talk about that today. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. Started the show way back in 2006. Just had an idea. Hey, let's just go out and do 5,000 episodes and see what happens. Yeah, it's kind of that's kind of how it happened. But here we are at episode 4,984, counting to 5,000. 50,001, things changed just a little bit. And I noticed people asking me, saying, what's going to change? And because I'm known for short stuff. People kept telling me, Scott, don't go do a long podcast. Don't go do a 60-minute podcast. You're the short guy. Thanks for that. That's my PO. That's unique selling, my USP, my unique selling proposition. And so I just happened to notice that my shows have been 8 minutes this week. Not 9. They've always been 9. What is happening here? 9minuteclaritycode.com is where you figure things out. You get clear, and we don't make you sit down and build a list of values and beliefs and circle them and scratch them off and go drive yourself crazy. We have another way of literally revealing exactly what drives you and what your motivations are. You need to do it. It's been incredibly effective. Go to 9minuteclaritycode.com and check it out. Let's talk about accountability. I really mean it when I talk about this. I mean, I'm in the coaching business, right? And a lot of people come into the coaching business or they come to hire me as a coach. And I ask them very early on, I said, do you want me to hold you accountable? And if they say yes, I say, great, let's define those rules. Because if you ask me to, I'm going to come back and I'm not going to hold you accountable, but I'm going to check in you and see if you're doing what you said you're going to do. Kind of basic common sense, right? You said you're going to do this. Did you do it? Kind of human thing. It's kind of an integrity thing, right? So I don't know where you stand on accountability. Some people are very accountable people and expect others to be the same way. Others are not. They don't care. Let's talk about it, though. So I've noticed dozens and dozens of people. They set themselves up for failure. Here's an example of accountability. Say you set a goal. You've heard this. When you set a goal, make it public and tell everybody you know so they can support you. Have you heard that before? It's a commitment, right? When you make a public commitment, this happens a lot in lots of things. People want you to make a public commitment in front of everybody else so they know what's going on. So you've heard this before, and I totally agree with it. I think when you're committed to it, when you understand how you're going to get there, when you absolutely have decided this is your path, you absolutely tell the world you're going to do it, hold your own feet to the fire. However, I have seen a few things. Now, in my experience, that could have worked better, especially on a long-term goal, when you maybe didn't do that. Now, the reason is that nobody outside of my close relationships knows me well enough to really understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if I make a public commitment and say, here, this is what I'm going to do, usually people are going to be like, well, okay, yeah, that's cool. Or like, well, okay, I'm going to hold you to it, Scott. It happens all the time. But you don't know me well enough to know what's going on. You have no idea what's happening behind the scenes. You have no idea. Maybe things change. Maybe I had this plan and it fell apart in the first part of battle. And now I'm reevaluating, what was I thinking last week when I, had a bottle of wine out and was coming up with my goals for next year. And then now I have new ideas. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you, by the way. Nobody always knows me well enough. And so when you ask somebody else, when you shout a public commitment to somebody, this is what I'm going to do. First off, I don't think most people care. If they do care, they don't know what the driver is behind it. And you couldn't explain it if you wanted to, because it's your feelings. It's eternal to you. You couldn't do that. So it makes it challenging to support you in a meaningful way, doesn't it? Difficult for me to accept and unneeded pressure on everybody. So if somebody comes to me and they say, Scott, I want you to hold me accountable, I'm really willing to do that. At the same time, I really have to know you really well. I have to invest in my relationship with you. I've got to get earn some respect. You have to understand who I am before I have the right to hold you accountable. It takes a little thinking to realize that the best accountability relationship needs to be based on respect, right? A lot of times we don't do that. And a sincere connection if you're going to have the most impact, if it's going to work. That means there is no need to crowdsource accountability when you only need two people to keep you on track. Okay, here we get to the good part. So if you want to publicly commit, if that is your goal, if you want to stand and shout it out and go after it, make sure you're ready to go, but really think about that about 3 times before you do it. If so, please do it. And you can send me a note and you can call me up, you can tell me, but get ready. I'm going to try to hold you accountable. I don't know you that well. So like I said, we'll see. I'll do the best I can. So the first partner that you listen to when you want to be held accountable, the first person you listen to is very simple. Don't have to make any phone calls, send emails or anything. You. Accepting responsibility for your own accountability is your most potent skill. It's a powerful place to be. It's the A word reinforced by the R word, responsible, and probably the D word, a little disciplines in there as well. When you decide that this is what you're going to do, and you decide that you're going to go do it, you're going to hold yourself accountable to get it done no matter what, and it all starts with you. The buck literally begins with you. But since you are not the boss, or you are the boss of you, have you noticed because you're the boss of you, you don't always listen to yourself? Isn't that crazy? This is what I've got to do, but I'm the boss of me. I don't have to. Well, you said you were going to. That's your responsibility. You made a public commitment. You're going to do this. Yeah, but I'm the boss of me. So what are you going to do? Fire me? Yeah, right. You need to enlist somebody you trust and respect who is willing to call you out on your stuff. Once they agree to call you out on your stuff. So you are the first person to hold yourself accountable. If you're not doing that, I'm just going to say it. If you're not, it seems so simple, but if you're not doing that, I challenge you, look in the mirror and decide about anything you wanted to do. Have you literally held yourself accountable for making it happen? You probably don't need anybody else if you'll do that. And if you do need somebody else, then make sure they know who you are and understand you. Give them permission to call you out. Once they agree to do it, let them do their job. Have a mentor who literally will say, hey, you're going down the wrong road right now. That's not the road you said you were going to go down. By the way, if you don't go down the road, once you've asked him to hold you accountable, you may not have that friend much longer. Careful how you reveal yourself. Getting what you begins and ends with you. That's all there is to it. DailyBoostPodcast.com/Facebook. I'm hanging out. We keep counting down the top 10 episodes. We'll get to I guess it's number 6 tomorrow. Number 6 on tomorrow's show.
Keep moving, gotta get back up, what?